As leaders, we are often told to be strong, determined, and in control. We are expected to have all the answers and are the perfect example of confidence and poise. But here's the thing. Leadership isn't about perfection. It's about being human. It's about embracing vulnerability. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we open up space for real connection, real growth, and real transformation. Not just in ourselves, but in the people we lead. Vulnerability in leadership is not about weakness. It's about courage. It takes immense courage to be authentic, to admit when we don't have all the answers, to ask for help when we need it, and to own up to our mistakes. It is in those moments of vulnerability that we model the behavior we want to see in others. When we are vulnerable, we create a culture where people feel safe to take risks, be creative, and not fear judgment. We show them that it's okay to not have it all figured out, that it's okay to make mistakes because we learn from them and become stronger. Accepting vulnerability does not mean abdicating responsibility or accountability. It does not mean we expose ourselves in an unproductive or unprofessional way. It is about the need for perfection and reality to be constantly growing, developing, and learning. We do not have to have all the answers as managers, and we do not have to pretend we do it. Our willingness to be open, listen, and learn with our teams is important. It's about showing our people that they don't have to wear a mask or hide their true selves to succeed. They may not be perfect, but they still have a meaningful impact. When we as leaders embrace vulnerability, we allow others to do the same. We foster an environment of trust and authenticity where people feel seen and heard. And when people feel comfortable being vulnerable, they engage at their best. They bring their ideas, creativity, and enthusiasm. They don't show up because they're afraid of what will happen if they fail, but because they feel supported, valued, and included. The power of vulnerability is such that it can break down walls. It invites connection. This creates confidence that this is the basis of all successful conditions, whether they are individual or professional. Implementation of perfectionism and involvement of management fragility also requires empathy. This is to meet the struggles and needs of the people around you and respond gently. When we allow ourselves to be fragile, we can also get emotionally together. We become more able to understand their challenges, fears, and desires. It is from this place of empathy that we can truly lead with compassion and effectiveness. Leadership is related to the space of all answers or the smartest people. When we accept fragility, we want our true EU. We give others space to do the same. In that space, we find the power of innovation, the power of growth, and the power of purposeful, meaningful leadership. Finally, fragility is not a sign of weakness, but the most authentic form. This is a leading leader with courage and authenticity to recognize our limitations and build relationships based on trust and respect. This is an environment where people feel safe enough to bring their entire table. When we accept the vulnerability of the leader, we not only create better organizations, but also create a better society and a better world. Because management is based on links, and this link begins when we appear as ours, the flaws and everything.